Disclaimer: this video is a fun, speculative, opinion-based video, okay? I don't want to see any Sonic fans coming at me with pitchforks, alright? Okay. So, at the end of Sonic Frontiers, we see Sonic save the day as always. In Final Horizons, we see him in space, lying there, defeated, bruised as a bruised super state. But what if that was not only canon, but Sonic didn't come back after that? Like, he stays in space and never goes down to Earth. He's presumed dead, along with the Chaos Emeralds, so there's no Super, no Chaos Emeralds, and no Sonic. Similar to Shadow on how he was originally supposed to stay dead after Sonic Adventure 2, despite being brought back with popular fan service. In this what if, Shadow is also gone. So I'm gonna speculate on what I think should or might happen if Sonic ended up dying. Starting out with the easiest would be all of the other consistent cast members, the Chaotix, Vanilla, Cream, and all those others, who probably will just go on with the rest of their lives with, yeah, sure, it won't be the same, Sonic gone, but Sonic wasn't nearly as big on their lives as some other characters are. They would more or less be on how we would go on with our lives after we lose a police officer of sorts. Yeah, sure, it will never be the same, but again, we can't really do anything about it. There's not much else we can do there. So that's what I think would happen to them. In fact, I think Vector may actually end up with Vanilla. He ends up winning the baddie because Cream lost her father figure, Sonic, and with Sonic gone, she needs a father figure, so Vanilla marries Vector out of desperation. Because we all know that ship is canon, and is the only ship that is canon, and the only ship that Sega will acknowledge as canon. And the rest of and then the other characters from IDW, I'm not going to include them as I don't know them nearly as well as the game characters. I haven't read IDW nearly as much as I should. I have before in like the past, but still am not too well acquainted with IDW as the rest of the games. So I'm glancing over that fact. I think that the character who may surprise everyone else would be Eggman. Similar instance to how the Joker and Batman operate. Without the Batman, Joker won't exist. Just like how without Sonic, Eggman won't exist. Eggman is obsessed with Sonic and is going to do everything in his power to keep it that way. In Sonic Frontiers, forces, he captures Sonic and doesn't kill him. Even though he and Infinite totally could, but they didn't, because Eggman needs Sonic in order to function. It's similar instance. Without Sonic, Eggman has nothing. He won't control the world. He'll just become depressed and will cease to exist. He would just retire and become a parent to Sage and Belle the Tinkerer and all the other robots, the Eggpon and Metal Sonic, who in this case has an existential crisis because he was designed to surpass Sonic in every way. But with no Sonic, there's no function for him anymore. So he has an existential crisis, or he just becomes Sonic. But not as much as Silver the Hedgehog, who I think would take up the mantle and become the new Sonic, as he's the only one left somewhat resembling Sonic himself, and the only one who can somewhat rival the high-powered threats like Sonic did. He is from the future, so he would have witnessed and seen what Sonic has done, and what he did, and what his death has impacted everyone else. And he's seen that through Sage, who we really, 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 really hope that Sega will definitely give us a Silver game with the Silver movement that has been going around. I really hope that's the case. Please, Sega, please! But, anyway, Sage will become his villain, will become his Eggman, and Silver will become the Sonic of the future. In the present, Metal Sonic is that Sonic, but Metal Sonic, being a robot, can only stay functioning for a certain amount of time. He will probably be still around in Silver's timeline, but because he's immortal, but he would be pretty worn down and rusted at this point, because with no Eggman to keep him up to date, and Sage definitely won't, because Metal Sonic is become Sonic, and Sage is loyal to the Eggman Empire, so she sees him more as an enemy than a ally. Blaze probably doesn't even know all of this is going down. She's in her own dimension, in her own little world, doing her own thing. The only way she'd probably find out about it is if Silver told her, which he may or may not even, because he'll be too busy saving his future. Going back into the past again, the Tails and Amy will have the hardest time here. Amy will have no purpose anymore. She will share the love with the world, as she said in Frontiers, but without any Sonic, she won't be able to share it with anyone anymore. So she will still do it, but it won't be or less the same. She will more or less become a mother figure to all of those characters that desperately need a mother. And she's a lot more mature in this instance, because Sonic is gone. Her defining character trait is simping after Sonic. That character trait is gone, so you're left with a boring, bland character, or more or less a average Joe sort of. A mature one, as she matured in Frontiers, and will step up the role to vanilla to every other character around her. Tails is heartbroken, and he's doing everything in his power to bring Sonic back, but he's failing at every turn. And then he remembers that he wanted to become a hero independent from Sonic, and he remembered what he told Sonic in Sonic Frontiers, that he wanted to become a hero, and that's what Sonic would have wanted. So he stops and becomes a hero, all on his own. He doesn't become a sidekick anymore. He doesn't rely on Sonic anymore. He just becomes a hero. He steps up to the mantle. He becomes an underdog, a sidekick into a hero, and that's where Tails stands. He is like the main character now. He takes up Sonic's mantle in the present, and then Silver takes up the mantle for Sonic in the future, much like how Shadow took up Sonic's mantle in the past. Past, present, and future. It all connects. And I really hope you can kind of see where I'm getting at. Again, if you want to discuss it down in the comments, you can. But this was a fun video that I've had on my mind for a while, and I just really wanted to make it as it's a fun, speculative what-if video. So, what do you all think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think it could have gone away differently? Did you want Sonic to die after Frontiers? Did you want to keep him around? What do you all think? Please discuss it in the comments down below. And with that, I will go ahead and let you all go.